So you're self-publishing books on Amazon KDP and you're not making the sales that you want to be. What you want, mate, is to be making sweet passive income while you sleep. Sales. Let me guess, you've spent absolutely hours researching niches, keywords, categories, and your books are still not ranking. And now to make matters worse, you've spent a small fortune on a professional designer for a perfect book cover and you're still not making any sales. Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you one of the major fails that self-publishers make when publishing their books. But more importantly, by the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can fix the problem and increase the conversion rate of your books. Hello, my name is McQueeney, the original KDP ninja. Over the last few years, I've sold tens of thousands of books on Amazon KDP, coached hundreds to become a top-rated coach on Fiverr, and taught thousands of others how to publish profitable books on Amazon KDP on my best-selling top-rated courses. So let's talk about your book description. Imagine spending hours, weeks, months, sometimes even years creating a fantastic book, only to then let it down by having a terrible book description. Or even worse, going onto ChatGPT and asking it to do your book description for you. Unlock the secrets. Unlock the secrets to this. Unlock your imagination. Blah, 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 blah. The number one thing that you need to think about with your Amazon book description is it needs to connect with your intended audience. The book description is your opportunity to pitch for that person's sale. So listing things like physical attributes, the book's 6x9, it's got 100 pages, so on and so forth, isn't going to cut it. It's your opportunity to connect with that person and convince them that your book is the one for them. So how do we do it? Well, there is lots of advice out there on how to create the perfect book description. But I've come up with a very simple 3-step process, which I'm going to show you now. Okay, so this is the process that I go through when I'm writing my book descriptions, right? So we need to begin with a hook. It needs to be one line, one sentence. It needs to be in bold and italics, okay? And should hook your potential reader instantly. So, for example, you thought that writing a book description was going to be easy. Not, this book is all about writing great book descriptions. So what I've done there is basically created a bit of intrigue. And because we're talking about book descriptions, then I've kind of dangled the carrot that writing book descriptions is a bit of a tricky one. A bit of a pain point, so to speak. So your hook has to be intriguing enough for people to then read on to the next part of the actual book description. Now the next part should be the blurb. Now it shouldn't be the blurb that's on the back of the book, it's more of a mini blurb. And in the blurb you should be adding as many keywords which have come out of your keyword research. Now you need to add them in naturally. We don't want to do keyword stuffing, we want them all to be natural. Plus what we want to do is make sure that we start to empathise with the particular reader. So for example, the short answer is it's not. But using this easy formula will give your book descriptions a great chance of converting more browsers into readers. This simple to understand step-by-step process will guide you in creating the best possible presentation of your title on Amazon to get you more sales and heaps of page reads. See, so not only are we touching upon the pain point, but we are also giving them what the solution is too. So what we're not doing is, this book gives you a guide on how to write book descriptions, which will get you more sales. So we're adding emotion into this. Now the next point is actually an optional one, which you can either use or not. So a question or answer to a problem, which is optional. So some books call for an answer to a problem. So let's just say a self-help book, for example, or maybe a question to help hook the browser more. So for example, do you know the best way to write a book description? Or another way of putting it, this guide will take the thinking out of creating a fantastic book description. So when I'm saying, do you know the best way to write a book description? The person who's reading it is basically asking that question to themselves. Do I know the best way to write a book description? No, I don't. So we are persuading them that they need help with this particular pursuit. And the last thing then is the call to action. So this is very important. We need to basically ask people to buy the book, but without being too forceful. Almost like this. You like the book, don't you? It's going to do everything that you want it. Now it's time for you to buy. And the best way to do that is by using a kinesthetic word, something like grab a copy or pick up a copy or snatch your copy today, which hopefully will convince their subconscious to go ahead and click that button. So for example, grab your guide today and make the stress of writing book descriptions a thing of the past. So again, we're pointing out the pain of writing book descriptions and that when they buy this book, it will be a thing of the past. So the full example. You thought that writing a book description was going to be easy. The short answer is, it's not. But using this easy formula will give your book description a great chance of converting more browsers into readers. This simple to understand step-by-step process will guide you on creating the best possible presentation of your title on Amazon to get you more sales and heaps of page reads. This guide will take the thinking out of creating a fantastic book description. Grab your guide today and make the stress of writing book descriptions a thing of the past. Now, this simple method will work for you. And what I'm inviting you to do is to potentially take your current book description, rewrite it using this method, and maybe post it in the comments below. I can take a look at it for you and maybe offer you some pointers. Or just simply tell you how fantastic it is. Now what I'm going to do is this formula, I'm going to put it on my Gumroad store for anybody to download completely for free. If you found today's video useful, then please leave it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, bye!